John Gotti was born in the Bronx, New York in 1940 and had 12 siblings, 4 of whom joined the Gambino Crime Family. Growing up in Queens, Gotti led a street gang called the Fulton Rockaway Boys and faced multiple arrests for street fights and car thefts by age 21. In 1973, Gotti committed his earliest murder, fatally shooting Irish mobster James McBratney outside a bar. This act of violence was in retaliation for McBratney's prior abduction and murder of a Gambino associate. In March 1980, Gotti's 12-year-old son Frank tragically died in a car accident involving their neighbor John Favara, who was believed to be drunk at the time. Following this incident, Favara was abducted near his home and mysteriously disappeared. There has been speculation that Favara's remains were disposed of using acid. Gotti was away on a family vacation in Florida during the Favara abduction when the police notified Gotti that Favara was missing and asked him if he knew anything about the incident. Gotti replied, "Really, I wish I could help you gentlemen, but I'm sorry, I know nothing about this." Gotti orchestrated the assassination of Gambino boss Paul Castellano outside Sparks Steakhouse in 1985, taking control of the crime family. Gotti earned millions personally and amassed around $500 million for the Gambino family through illegal activities during his leadership. Renowned singer Frank Sinatra once fabricated an excuse to avoid dining with the Don. Gotti was pissed, sending his associate Joe Watts with a message. "The next time John sends for you," Joe instructed Sinatra, "and you make up an excuse, I will be the last face you will see on this earth." In the mid-1980s, prosecutors struggled to pin any convictions against Gotti, giving him the nickname the Teflon Don due to the successful acquittals in 3 consecutive trials for assault and racketeering charges. Gotti also gained the nickname the Dapper Don due to his fondness for exquisite suits. His commitment to upholding this Dapper Don persona was such that during his trials, he would frequently switch suits during lunch breaks. Gotti evaded prison in 1986 by bribing a juror with $60,000. In the early 1990s, investigator Robert Mueller successfully brought down the Teflon Don, securing a life sentence for him. Mueller made his allegations stick after an agreement with hitman Salvatore Sammy the Bull Gravano, who became a key witness and testified against Gotti, his former boss. Despite having committed 19 homicides, Gravano got off relatively scot-free in exchange for disclosing secrets about the Gotti family. The once glamorous life of the Dapper Don ended anticlimactically. According to Gotti's son, his father spent up to 23.5 hours a day of his prison term in solitary confinement. In 1998, the seemingly undefeatable John Gotti was diagnosed with throat cancer. He died in 2002 while he was at the U.S. Medical Center for Federal Prisoners in Springfield, Missouri.